Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm Christina. As you can see, we have quite a stack here. Today I'm going to be talking about all the planners that did not work for me in 2023. First of all, let me start off by saying that this idea is not mine. I actually saw this on another planners channel. I will make sure I link her below. I believe her name is China Plans. That's probably not exactly right, but I think her video was called My Planner Chaos, all the planners I thought I would love in 2023. And I really thought it was a great idea because, as you can see, and based off of my lineup video for 2023, there were a whole bunch of planners that I thought I would love, that I thought I would use in 2023. And for various reasons, I did not. So when I say that didn't work for me or that I didn't love in 2023, it's for a variety of reasons. Either it was me and consistency. Consistency has definitely been an issue in 2023. Or there was a layout that didn't work for me, a format, I just, et cetera and so forth. There's a whole bunch of reasons. So we're going to go through all the things that did not work for me in 2023. And obviously there'll be some more videos coming out about what I plan to do in 2024 to create systems and planners that will work for me. So without further ado, let's jump into this very large pile. Okay, so the first planner that I'm talking about is this big planner. I got this big planner on clearance at the very end of 2022 at Hobby Lobby. And I was super excited because I love watching big planner videos, big plan with me videos. And I'd never used a big planner before. This one, I was completely aware of the fact that this probably wouldn't work for me, but I wanted to try it anyway. And I think I said that in the couple of plan with me's that I did do. I think I did 2 in this whole planner. I know it's really, really sad. I love the idea of a big planner. I love, that it's a full size sheet of paper that you can, add full sheets of paper into here. I just am not busy enough, y'all, for a big planner. Yes, I have more room to decorate, but I think also with more room to decorate and more room to plan for at least me personally, came with more anxiety around not being able to fill up the planner like I would want to. I did this spread, the very first spread of the year, and I think I did one in maybe February or March that I didn't even fill out. Let's see. Yep. A cute spread. This does give you a lot of room to be really creative, but I did not use the rest of the planner at all in 2023. So it's unfortunate because this was a really cute planner and I got it on a really great price, but it just didn't work for me. So the good news is that I have a couple things I can save, I can salvage. I've got a sticker sheet, I have a folder, and I have this holder that I can hold any future kind of big things in, but I will be recycling these pages. So that is the first plan that did not work for me. These are in no particular order. So second, we're going to talk about my work planner. My work planner has also been very hit and miss for me in 2023. This is the second or third year I have used the cloth and paper horizontal layout. I love this layout. I will say that I love this layout. I have been able to make it work. I've been able to do some really beautiful spreads, as you can see, especially at the beginning of the year. Obviously, with new planners coming out, I was going strong on how I was using it. This is one of my favorite spreads I've ever done. I've been able to make it work, but somewhere along the line, I realized that this also is too much room. So just like the big planner ended up being too much room to plan in regularly, and also with the big planner, I should have mentioned that I had no intention of replacing my catch-all, so I was kind of like double planning. Anyway, back to my work planner. Somewhere along the line, I just was not able to make it consistent. It felt like too much room. I was too stressed out. Work was very stressful for me at the beginning of 2023. And as you can see, planning started to get a little sporadic. I did okay, it looks like, through, this is not meant to be a flip through, but it looks like I did okay-ish through maybe like June, and then the rest of this year has been an absolute mess. I decorated a lot of spreads but didn't fill them out. Used a lot of like random note paper and stuff, and I really just think it's because it's too big. So I'm doing two things in 2024. I will be going down to a smaller size planner. I'm really excited to set that up with you guys, and I also will be, I think, removing it from my Franken planning system and having it stand alone. So that was my work planner. Next, this will be no surprise to anybody, my social media planner. So I started at the beginning of the year trying to do a dashboard layout. I did good at first. I think I had a system. I separated this into Instagram. I actually did a video on how I use this planner. Separated Instagram here, kind of the daily stuff here, what I was going to film, my to-do list, journal notes, etc. and so forth. Quickly though, this became kind of the bane of my existence. Was still doing pretty good with like planning out my month of like with the videos I wanted to post. But this again quickly became, I wasn't using it. And it just became one more thing I had to do, which did not feel good. So you can see March, etc. and so forth. So I think it was May, I decided to go to a daily sheet setup where I was using one daily sheet per week to plan all the things. This has worked okay for me. I think that's what I'm going to do in 2024. I'm not exactly sure yet, but I don't think the dashboard is just going to work for me. It's too much room, too much to do. I feel pressured to decorate the dashboard, even though you really shouldn't feel pressured to decorate any type of planner. And so I need to figure out something else. So my social media planner has not worked well for me in 2023. I have not been consistent, as you can tell from the inconsistencies of my videos being up on this channel, and just there's just been a lack of motivation around it. So I need to find something that works. So I'm still working on that. But I will not probably be doing a dashboard for 2024 for my social media planner. This is not a planner, but this is something that I set out the year thinking about doing, and very quickly fell off. So one section I wanted in my planner, in my catch-all planner, Franken planner at the beginning of 2023, was a routine section where I would track some habits. I was going to be tracking workouts, my intermittent fasting, kind of like all of these things, a reading log, which has disappeared somewhere. It's around here somewhere. So the intention was good. Quickly became something else yet that I was not in the headspace to be able to track on a regular basis. Consistency was a problem. And then I fell behind, and I'm trying to guess or trying to like think back of like when did I do my Bible study? Did I do my Spanish practice? That sort of thing. And it just became too much. So I abandoned it in April, as you can see, and in 2024 I think I'm going to try implementing a planner that's a little more structured, that doesn't rely on me, you know, kind of making things up on my own, but that's something that already has the sections and I can fill them in, etc. and so forth. So stay tuned for that. But this routine section, while it's a good idea, it was a good idea, it still is a good idea, it did not work for me in 2023. I did not realize how dirty my iPad cover was before I put it under the light. That is absolutely disgusting. But this is my iPad. I moved in the middle of 2023. Well, I guess I probably should talk about this. This is an empty paycheck budgeting sheet. So I originally was planning on keeping my budget in my catch-all planner. I had a section for it as well, where I would keep track of my budgeting per paycheck. I think somewhere first quarter, I decided I wanted to try digital budget planning and also digital reading log tracking. Y'all, I don't think I'm a digital planner. I know that I'm a paper planner, but I do not think I am a digital planner. I know some people can do both. I do not enjoy planning on my iPad. I don't enjoy trying to like drag stuff around. I don't enjoy copying and pasting and, you know, trying to transfer things over. It's not a vibe for me. Maybe I need to get better and do some more tutorials on like how to do things. But for now, I do not like it. I don't like it. It feels more time consuming to me instead of less time consuming. trying to show you guys. Okay, so this is an example of a reading journal that I started. I really did start this. I had every intention of finishing this. I started filling it in. I copied over all of these images and resized them from Google. I made myself a little cheat sheet of stars. I don't know if you can see that right there. And I would lasso how many stars when I was rating a book, and I would put it in there. And I hated every minute of it. I hated every minute of it. Like this, I love the idea of this. I love that you should be able to, like, you know, stuff was linked. I got this off of Etsy. Stuff is linked and it takes you around and stuff. I love the idea of it, but the actual filling in of it, I hate it. And the same for the budget, which I won't be showing on the channel. I'm not quite there mentally yet to be sharing my real numbers online. But I hated that as well. So I'm not a digital budgeter. I'm going back to paper. I'm going back to paper in 2024 for both of these things. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, this won't be a thing. I'm not going to be planning on digital budgeting or reading log or anything anytime soon. This is a tough one. So this is my faith planner. Y'all, my faith planner, I want to cry because my faith planner has not gotten the love that it's needed this year. I have not been able to stay consistent on my daily Bible stuff. And that goes without saying that probably means I have not been consistent in any of my other sections. So had all the best intentions for all of these sections. My power scripture section, you know, my digging in section, you know, where you're kind of doing further study outside of just your normal devotionals or like the daily Bible reading, my prayer section, my notes section, all of it, y'all, is basically empty. This is something that I feel, I don't want to say I feel bad about, because the Lord knows what I've been through this year and what I've been dealing with, but also like this planner is the most important planner to me of all my planners, and it has been probably the least consistent of all of my planners, which is not good. That is not a testament to my faith. It's not a testament to what I believe in, and yeah, I feel convicted about it, I guess is what I should say. So I'm on a journey, and probably will be on a journey in 2024 to finish out my 2023 faith planner, not the war binder part of it, but like just like the daily stuff, because I feel like I needed to do that. I'm still thinking through that. Maybe it'll be a year that I kind of just let it go, but I don't really want it to be a year that I let it go. So we'll have to think through that. But my faith planner, y'all, has been a struggle. I usually keep it separate. All the years I've done a faith planner before this year, I kept it separate. I think a couple months ago, I moved it into my Franken planning system, hoping that it would help me do it. And I haven't really been doing any planning at all, so it still hasn't been getting done. So it makes me sad, but we're gonna get right for 2023 with a new planner layout, with a new system, and yeah. So my faith planner, y'all, unfortunately, has been really hard for me in 2023. Okay, and we're gonna talk about these together. This is my mini, y'all, and this is a notebook. We'll talk about that in a second. So my mini planner, y'all. I have a love-hate relationship with my mini planner. My mini planner has been the bane of my existence, probably for the last 3 years or so. I loved my mini planner when I first started with the Happy Planner and did a mini planner. I think it was in 2018 or 19. And then ever since then, I've gone back and forth on different layouts. I did horizontal for a couple years, then I did dashboard, and then or maybe I did dashboard, tried horizontal, and went back to dashboard. I don't know. I've done a whole bunch of things. And so I basically decided to scrap it in the middle of the year because I wasn't using it. Look, I have this super cute spreads, and I have not done anything with this planner. Okay, that being said, I'm going to bring this back for 2024. I cannot part with this for some reason. The size, the idea of like having something in my purse that I can pull out very easily, something that's on discs. I'm not quite ready to part with it. I am going to do a lot of switching up though, so stay tuned for that. But my mini, y'all, has not worked for me in 2023, didn't work for me in 2022, probably didn't work for me in 2021. This has been a struggle bus, but we're gonna get it together. So that is where I'm at on that. And finally, y'all, this is a RSL and Annie Plans collab. This is the 2023 weekly index in the B6 size. B6 is very, very similar to the mini Happy Planner. This is dated, and I did a little bit of deco in here. I love this because it was like 1 week per page. So I love this. They are not, as far as I can see, they do not have this layout for 2024. I probably would have rebought it if they did. But what I intended to use this for in the beginning of the year, and as you can see, the rest of it did not get used, was my Spanish practice. So I take Spanish lessons every single week. I am trying to become fluent. It has been a long, arduous journey of me trying to become fluent in Spanish. And so I decided that maybe if I wrote something in Spanish once a day, it would just, you know, get me better, which the idea was good, but I just haven't done it. I have stayed really consistent on my Duolingo on my phone practice, but this fell by the wayside very quickly. Again, it felt like one more thing I had to do. So yeah, this did not work for me, y'all. Unfortunately, I really wish it had, but I'm going to be trying to think of other ways I can incorporate more Spanish in my planner. So yeah. But it won't be this. Like I said, I wish they were offering this in 2024 because I love how this is a full year, but it feels so small. The paper was really decent. And yeah, makes me sad, but this did not work for me in 2023 either. So if you're watching this video, some of you might be asking the questions like, Christina, okay, so what actually are you doing in 2024? I have already touched on some of that. So for 2024, to fix some of these problems, I'm really focusing in on systems, not just adding planners because I feel like I have a specific need for them for one particular area, but like a system that works, a routine that works. I have really struggled in 2023 of building good routines for myself, not just in planning, but in other areas of my life as well. So I'll really be honing in on that. And also just like really simplifying. I think that is like probably going to be my word, or at least as a top contender for my word of the year for 2024 is simplify or simplicity. I need to simplify things. I'm in a season of my life right now where things are actually not quite as busy as they were at the beginning of 2023, but I also don't have the strong desire to decorate as much. I don't have the strong desire to make things beautiful. I'm really just in a season where I really just want to enjoy my downtime and do other things, and like that's okay. One of the reasons I love planning is that it's a open book, actually an open book, literally an open book, but also a figurative one as well of like, you know, you can, you know, move the levers up or move them down as your life, you know, changes and moves around. And I love that. So I'm going to really zone in on simplifying a lot of my planners. You will see that when I start my lineup videos, which should be coming very soon. It's already November. I really need to get my life together on like you'll see that in the layouts that I'm choosing. You will see that in some different like inserts that I'm buying. That's kind of a sneak peek or a sneak. If you're not seeing something, it's not called a sneak peek. What is it called? A sneak say. We'll call it a sneak say. I'm buying some inserts. I'm going to be doing some things just to simplify my system and make it really work for me. So yes, y'all, this is a very large stack. I'll pull it back out for you guys so you can see everything. This is a very large stack of things that didn't work for me. It is a great reminder that we are human, number one, and things will not be perfect ever. Number two, planning is a way for you to organize your life, and if it's not working, change it. And so there's obviously a lot of things that I dropped in 2023 that I won't be picking back up in 2024, or that I'm deciding to change in 2024. And that's what this is all about. So yes, y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with me for this video. And thank you to China for giving me the idea to talk about my own personal journey, planner journey in 2023. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I would love for you guys, if you've made it this far in the video, to let me know in the comments if there's a planner that you just did not work for you in 2023. I cannot be the only one. I would also love for you to head over to my Instagram, exo.christina, and subscribe over there, y'all. I promise I'm going to get back on Instagram eventually, to see spreads and to see, especially as this lineup season, to see the planners that I'm choosing to set up and go with in 2024. It's really exciting, and I would love to connect with you over there. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you being here, and I hope to be planning with y'all very, very soon. Exo. Bye, guys.